Oh, what's up, guys? Are we live? Yeah, we're live. So, I gotta get on the internet because I ruined the link. Let's see if it still works. No, I ruined the link. I ruined the link, guys. Let's see what it looks like now. Oh, man. I'm so sorry. Alright, so we won't do sound. Yo. What's up, man? Whoever's here, I love you with all my heart. It's probably me on my computer. But I'm gonna get on Facebook right now and let everybody know that I ruined the link. I had it the wrong way, and I had to I messed up, honestly. I pushed the wrong button. But let me get on here. Hopefully somebody cares. If not, it's cool. This is gonna be recorded anyways. I got some stuff I wrote down, so how do I even work Facebook? Sounds kind of shitty, I know. I definitely got to get some new mics or something. It's got to be what it is. These are kind of cheap or whatever. Can you even hear me? Fuck, man. What's this sound like? I'm so... Sounds kind of shitty, I know. I definitely got to get some new mics or something. It's got to be what it is. These are kind of cheap or whatever. Can you even hear me? Fuck, man. What's this sound like? So ask yourself, everybody, are you willing to travel the world on a budget? Get rid of that sound. Are you willing to travel the world on a budget? That's what we're going to find out today. And there's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts. There's a certain type of person who should be traveling on a budget airline. There's a certain type of person who should be there's a certain type of person who should only be traveling with a backpack. There's a certain type of person who should be dealing with customer service people. You know, it's just like it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, for sure. So what I'm doing is sending a link to people because, man, I spent all day damn telling people that I'm going live. I send them a link, and then they don't get it because I changed it. But we're still on YouTube anyways. Somebody's here, dude. Shout them out. Hey, friend. Val, what up? Can you hear me? Dude, they don't come realer than Val. Val travels the world more than all you wrestlers, bro. I'm gonna turn it shitty so I can see if she can hear me. Somebody's here, dude. Shout out. We can start with that. Can you even keep up with what Val does? Val travels the world just to watch something she likes. I mean, she has a passion with it, obviously. She works on the podcast and that. Bro, I don't even know if this mic is affecting it. I might just be using the phone. But can you get on a bus and tune out all the crazy people on there? You know? That's a part of traveling the world on a budget, too. I went from Los Angeles to Arizona on a bus today. And that was cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, I went from Los Angeles to Arizona on a bus. It was actually sick because I was the only one in there. And I wasn't the only one in there. I was the only one on my entire road. Like, not just my road, but across the aisle, another whole row. Across the aisle, another whole row was empty. That was pretty sick. But the bus is all about crazy people. There's just crazy folks on the bus. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm putting you over. Val took a Greyhound before. Putting Val over. Oh, dude, Val. I don't know if you're listening, bro. Still, I don't really do Twitter on my. I don't really do Twitter on my fucking computer like that, and I have to log in and do a bunch of shit. I don't know if you could tweet this new link. That'd be sick. Cause I know I had a couple people watching, and then I turned that shit upside down, like you can see. So I don't know if you're still there or whatever. But yeah, thanks for coming, dude. Thanks for chat. That's what I like about these. That's what I like about these live streams is that you can. That's what I like about these live streams is that you can like it's real interactive. Like, yeah, some people comment on videos and stuff like that, and I'll do my best to comment back. I always comment back. I'm not that big to have to do my best to comment back. I always comment back, but um, yeah, this is pretty interactive, and we can talk, and you can give me your experience or whatever. Uh, What's flying like for you, Val? What's like? Cause I'm comparing Spirit and Frontier because everybody got a damn opinion about that, so I can switch back and forth on those because I'm like, obviously there's a certain type of people that ought to fly that stuff and they don't always do it. Honestly, I'll say that if you're a bad person, like if you're a bad person, you don't need to fly budget because it is kind of true what they say. Like if you're gonna check a bag, then or even do like a carry on. If you're gonna check a bag or do a carry on, so so like Val is saying, Southwest. Southwest is I think they do at least get one bag, right? So there's gonna be no reason, and I'm probably sure they got more room than Frontier or Spirit. So I'm sure that they got no reason. They got no reason to not be better. There's no reason not to do something like that. That's a little bit more. It's a little bit more expensive, but you can. But you get a little bang for your buck. You might get a free dang. You might get a free dang. I'm sending some drinks out. I'm like Dane Cook, bro. I'm responding to everybody, dude. I don't care. Yeah, it's probably worth it, 2 check bags for free and a carry-on personal item. Yeah, so that imagine how much Spirit would have charged you for that, And they probably got better customer service, among other things, So there's a lot of reasons that it ain't for you. And then, I'm telling you, a lot of these places got way better customer spirit than somewhere like Frontier. Frontier, Spirit's number one for me, bro. Hey, what up, AJ? Oh, it's customer size policy in Southwest. That's cool. Yeah, exactly. So everybody who's too jacked, you know what I mean? Some people are just too jacked to fly Spirit. I came up with Austin Theory, and he was the first person who ever complained about Spirit to me, which he don't fit in Spirit. That's a big old dude. So they got the best customer size policy. What up, AJ? We're doing Spirit versus Frontier. I don't know what your travel experience is there. How much you've experienced. Booby. Oh, he called me Booby. Booby Boucher. You get an extra seat and they don't charge you extra for it. What the fuck? What if I'm a sleepy guy? What if I like to sleep? How much you gonna get for that? I would pay for that on a bus, that's for sure. Puerto Rico. I was in Guatemala most recently. I was in Puerto Rico as a kid, but Guatemala was crazy. I stayed in like 4 different cities, and they were all distinctly different. Amatitlan was a small community, not real safe. Uh, the ladies I was staying with were like the family of someone I used to work with, and it was interesting. It was the coolest shit I've seen. But as far as like my freedom and being able to go out and stuff like that, I wasn't crazy about it. But Antigua and Lake Atitlan are some of the most beautiful places I've seen in the world so far, and they're cheaper. And it's in Guatemala, which is a cheaper place to go. Antigua is just like a cobblestone city that's surrounded by volcanoes, and it's surrounded by volcanoes. I mean, every corner you turn, you can see. It's like you see the cobblestone street, a little tuk tuk, and like a volcano in the background. It's wild. I think more people should go to Guatemala for sure. For sure, it was sick. Lost 50 pounds, found him again. Heard that, dude. One lady was like, I don't know if. Well, I'm sure just like I said, I'm sure for somebody in that situation, it's better to get a flight that may cost a little more money, just so that you can be safe and make sure that you're all good. For sure. Somebody else is here. Shout out. We'll take anybody we can get. Definitely gonna keep this video up. Yeah, did I wrestle in Guatemala? Yeah, I wrestled in Guatemala. I wasn't originally going to, and then I had just a contact hit me up and gave me the contact to some places and to some companies in Guatemala. I had a crazy match, 2 out of 3 falls. I've never done that before in my life. The Lucha Libre was real. It was a crazy atmosphere. That was one of the cities I stayed in, was Guatemala City, Amatitlán, Guatemala City, and then Antigua and Lake Atitlan for 9 days. I'll probably start talking about the next place I'm going to go to later on. We got a crazy destination for 420 coming up. 420 is going to be wild. Obviously, the next big trip I'm doing is Mania Week in Philly. That's going to be sick. The wrestling in Guatemala was sick. You watch the match online. Dude, I will, yeah, hit me up on Facebook. It ain't like good quality, but some people did live streams and stuff like that. I should have really filmed it myself. Some people did live streams and stuff like that. It was like a 4-on-4 deal. So I might have some vertical videos I can send you so you can check it out. It was a lot of fun. That's really all it was. Just a bunch of dudes getting in there, doing some wrestling. Oh, we got 5. Shout out 5. I think it's only really 4 because one of them's me on the computer because I'm filming on the iPhone and editing on the computer. Down to 5, down to 4. Lost him. Oh, for sure, bro. Oh, yo, appreciate that. I don't know if I'm using a mic or my phone. The iPhone is crazy, dude. Can't decide if I'm gonna buy a new camera or a new iPhone. Guatemala was sick. I flew to Guatemala on, wait for it, fucking Spirit. You thought I was gonna say Frontier. Spirit is how I flew to Guatemala. Spirit is taking me. Oh yeah, I'm back in Georgia, dude. Stacking up for a few months. Back in Georgia, stacking up for a few months, getting ready for the trips. Hoping to be gone for a long time in a few months, so we're stacking up there. Spirit is my favorite budget airline for sure. It is my favorite budget airline for sure. Message requests. How did I get there? Alright. Sorry. Need a little dead air every now and then, I was just trying to send some more of these links out. Next promotion. 2 questions. Oh, that's dope, dude. I appreciate you guys playing along with me, man. What's your next promotion? I'm at Action Wrestling on Friday. Action Wrestling on Friday. Action Wrestling is my home promotion. It's 20 minutes up the street in Tyrone, Georgia. I'm in Noonan, Georgia. Shout out the Cougars. I'm in Noonan. It's my home promotion. After that, I'm booked solid for the next couple months or whatever. That's why it works out perfect for me to not do any crazy trips and like work and do wrestling on the weekends. Yeah, Noonan's sick. But yeah, I'm doing Haas at New South, Classic City in Macon, Paradigm in Indiana. So we're moving around a little bit. There'll be some cool content with that, but I'm stacked up with Guatemala and stuff like that. So Val asked, you stay a lot of interesting places. What is the worst you've noped out of and why? Dude, I don't think have I not stayed somewhere? All right, well, I'll think about the worst one. Man, I don't know, because you already know it's kind of gonna suck sometimes, you know. What just sucked? Oh, there was a place in Los Angeles that sold my room out from under me. Yeah, with like horrible customer service, and it was just like terrible sanitation. When you're in Latin America, you're not even thinking about the sanitation issues. Like, you don't live there forever. Oh, AJ, you're the man, dude. I set up the wrong link, so I appreciate that. Yeah, so it makes your perspective like a little bit different. You know, the place I stayed in Guatemala was a very, very like low quality like hotel. Right, yeah, no, I didn't know. Oh, I had a choice, but not to nope out. So what I did was I stayed on the couch. We had a bit of an exchange of words. I was like, dude, if this was your fucking daughter, like, what would you do? Like, well, you know what I mean? Like, if you got a couch, I'm gonna sleep on it or something. I'm gonna sit right here until tomorrow or something. Like, it's crazy that happened in America of all places. But yeah, like, and that place wasn't even that nice. But it had outside sitting, and you could smoke weed there, so that was cool. Yeah, the place I stayed in Guatemala, I mean, it was like a half shower, half toilet, $7 hotel, like holes in the wall, smoking. I mean, there was just like a mountain of butts at the window. It was pretty low quality, but I mean, who cares, dude? Like, again, that's what you like sign up for. Everything's open in Latin America. Like, the animals kind of come and go, you know. There's not like a big animal infestation because they're not stuck in your sealed-in house. You know, they eat your bread and then they leave. That's a broad and shitty way to say that. But yeah, I don't know. I got noped out of California, that's for sure. How long did you train before I know the first match in the show? I mean, we do training match. We do a show at the WWA 4, and that took me about 4 to 5 months of training every day. And I don't know, a few months after that, I got like a little booking in a barn, like a little barn show. It's about barn/antique mall. And that was like my first like real booking or whatever. My man shared me. Appreciate it. Louis. Hey, Louis, I fucked it up. I'm sending it to Louis. I fucked up the original Louis. Damn, I do not know how to fucking use a computer, bro. Oh, the original. Alright. Thanks, AJ, sharing that. Oh, bro, you talk about Paradigm. I seen that fucking poster. That's crazy. That's gonna be long. I love Paradigm. That's what we do. I feel like we'll go early. I don't know. Who cares? That's what we signed up for. I love going up to Paradigm. They did a lot for me, and I'm happy to come full circle and be invited back there to be a part of their tournament. That's just dope. 6 months, dope. That's fire. Oh, yo, that's nice. Where are you working at, AJ? Forgive my ignorance, dude. We might have fucking spoken face to face, dude. I am fried with names. But yeah, I'm excited. Oh yeah, you'll be at Paradigm Val. That's cool. It'll be cool to go up there. So I clickbaited #1 way to travel the world. And we started with you must be willing. Oh, yeah. We were talking about Spirit versus Frontier. So here's the deal. We'll get into whether or not you should even be fucking with that first. Like Val was telling us about the larger sizes, you can get airlines that cater a little bit more to that. Of course, like Delta's going to take care of you, the food costs adding up, and blah 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 blah. Neither one of those budget airlines have phone chargers, which I don't know. I don't buy internet on the fucking plane. I take that time to relax. But so you can't charge your phone on that. That's something to remember. So you probably won't be using the internet on those flights. But what the fuck, it's fine. There's less leg room and stuff, so you gotta be willing to deal with that. Like, obviously there's left for leg room. 3 years, okay, sweet, yeah. That's a tough spot. 3 years is fucking the worst, dude. That's like being an 18-year-old kid, for lack of a better term. I hope you're having fun with this shit, man. Wrestling is the best thing ever, obviously, but 3 years, you're doing this shit for 3 years. You probably think you're fucking good, and I'm sure you are, but that's what I'm saying. That's what 3 years hits. That happened the same shit for me. So just keep doing this shit, man. Make sure you're having fun. Start taking some chances, reaching out to some big places. 3 years is when, you're still in that rep phase, but kind of not anymore. I'm at like 7, but that don't mean shit. But 3 years, that's like being a kid. That's like being 18, 19 years old. Fucking goddamn. Because you're having good matches and blah, 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 blah. It's SWA and East and all. Alright, that's dope. But yeah, so what you think, AJ? You willing to have no leg room, no charger, no extra carry-on bags? It means you probably got to figure out how to do laundry if you're going on a long trip, or you got to stuff your bag. I got bag secrets. We'll get to bag secrets. Let me see what I sound like right now. I'm kind of far away from the mic. It's going to sound like shit for a second. I got bag secrets. We'll get to bag. Oh, it sounds straight. We got 6 watching. Yeah, so you're willing to stuff your legs, no phone charger, no phone for the flight probably. Being with Frontier clientele. You've been out 3 years. Oh shit. That's crazy. That's what I meant. That's what you meant. My bad. I fucking rambled about that shit for no reason. Yeah, just get back into it. Being out 3 years is good. That means that's 3 more years you get to live and do this shit. Even though with medicine and stuff, we're gonna be wrestling forever. But yeah, I lost him, losing him. But yeah, you gotta be a patient. I'm gonna maybe focus on more what I'm saying for half a second and then answer your questions. Even though I'm just super stoked that people are even fucking commenting on this shit. Yeah, dude, there's like layovers and stuff like that. You'd hate that, but you'd adapt. Hey man, it just matters if you like traveling. If you like traveling at all. Where are we going to? Mucha Lucha. Hey, 420 in Brazil. You already know. after Mania week. After Mania week, we'll be doing 420 in Brazil and doing another little tour through South America. So that's gonna be sick. We'll bring Mucha Lucha to all those places, bro. Fucking Brazil, Argentina, thinking about Chile. I'm gonna go to the Amazon probably. The 420 day is the first one I tentatively locked down for now to go to Brazil with Ariel in the game, Von Go. And yeah, we'll be putting a tour together probably to Argentina next. I love wrestling out in Argentina. They're growing, dude. Their wrestling is growing. They got it fucking hungry. Ooh, what's the best time to buy plane tickets? Yeah, they're going out there, so we would be taking Mucha Lucha anywhere, bro. What's the best time to buy plane? Dude, it's so tough, man. The best time to buy plane tickets, dude. I just keep your eyes on them shits, man. Cause like yesterday, I was looking at the yeah. What's up, Mac? Yeah, yesterday I was looking at the Philly flights because I ended up paying more for mine. Looking at the $24 ones or whatever, and it seemed that at late night, Sunday, Monday-ish, that was a good time. But I mean, man, you can ask anybody. They say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, blah 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 blah. Like it just depends, man. You got to keep your eyes on them, cause they will change like in a heartbeat. Like people are hitting me up about the Expedia thing. I'm gonna put the Expedia thing in the description. Not right now though. People are hitting me up about the Expedia thing. Talk about it changed. Like I know it's gotta gotta be ready. Yeah, like not Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Obviously, don't do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll write that as an official answer. Not Friday, not the weekend. Not the weekend. And maybe not the morning, not the week. Spell it wrong. Maybe late at night. Maybe late at night is the best time to buy a ticket. It's what it always seems to be. Yo, we'll see. Somebody redacted a message. If your flight goes down on price, you get flight credit for the difference. Southwest girly, dude. Shout out Southwest, dude. Shout out Southwest. I don't know if I've ever had them. My mom's hooked me up with some Delta tickets before. Got merch. No, I'm a piece of shit, dude. I do not got merch, but I need to. First of all, I'm gonna have fucking stickers for free. I'll give anybody a sticker when I get them because see now people can hold me to this shit because that's marketing to me. The doggy wants in because that's marketing to me. Damn, I keep getting distracted by these fucking questions. That's so cool. People are getting it. Yeah, the best time to buy tickets is probably not weekends. And probably not in the not while your people are at work fucking with their phones, you know. Yo, are you patient? Are you a patient person? Because I mean, man, I don't know if you ever rode the Greyhound, but it's not as bad as that. But like, and it's not even that bad. But just you're buying a budget travel. You're buying a budget travel like mechanism, like you're flying a budget. Like you're gonna deal with like issues, and you're gonna deal with like not the most friendly people, and you're gonna deal with people who don't understand flying because they bought their cheap ticket for the first time. You know, I gotta let the dog in. Hold up. Oh, I forgot. Why is this paused? I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Got the travel vlog behind me. I forgot to put the travel vlog behind me. Let's get this back. Behind me is from San Jose, Costa Rica. And I decided to just keep that going in the background. Fuck the camera quality, it just looks fine. Southwest gets a bad reputation because they have open seating, because they Because if you're traveling alone, early check-in, it's not a huge issue. Open seating, that's crazy. Open seat. Oh, turn that shit off. Open seating, that's crazy. Sorry, we're back. Shout out to 5 of us still here. We had 6 for a little bit. Open seating is crazy. That sounds like a shitty bus. Open seating, what's wrong, bro? Open seating. Alright. Gotta be patient to do this kind of travel. So anything that has to do with travel is all about patience. Patience.
Southwest.
Patience. Anybody who's willing to sit through this bullshit, all 5 of y'all, even Val qualifies for international travel. Shit, man, you can just buy 2 Spirit tickets. You have a better interesting, dude. The fat perspective on travel. Southwest endorsement. Yes, you are, Val. Yes, you are. All right. So let's talk about comfort. Back to 4 people. Let's talk about comfort. Because you gotta be willing to be uncomfortable if you're gonna travel. Even if you're gonna pay a lot of money, to be perfectly honest, you know, it just is an uncomfortable thing. You're getting in and if you're paying money, you're getting in and out of shuttles, you're getting in and out of taxis. You're dealing with crazy climates. You're still on an airplane. You're still in an airport. You're still in a big city. So you got to be uncomfortable regardless, you know, no matter what you do. Obviously, we can take steps to be proactive about that and not be so uncomfortable, right? I'm not an expert at that. I just travel with my bag and my goggles. I might use that as a pillow. I used to have the little neck pillow thing, but I lost it and it's not. All right. So I got some advice for Fat Flyer advice from the Danya of it, Val Pancakes. Don't be ashamed to ask for an extender or ask him to pre-board. Hell yeah. Especially with Southwest, I think is the one she's talking about. Yep. That's dope. Shout out the Husky gang. They're really protecting them. That's dope. What are the prices compared to what is it, like a Delta tier, like a United tier, is it, I know it ain't Spirit or anything like that. Like what's the price tier like to get all that stuff included? Because man, if you're traveling with a bag, I'm telling you, you ain't got no reason to. If you're traveling with an extra bag, you don't got a reason to use Frontier or Spirit. You know, I could go on for days about how traveling with a bag is like the last thing you don't want to do especially on a long international trip. Traveling international with another bag is fucking retarded. Why, dude? AJ never been on a plane. Why would you travel with there's a crazy amount of variables. When you travel internationally. Tickets, checking in, layovers, lack of sleep, blah 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 blah. Your phone's gonna die. Do you have the right? When you're in certain countries, do you have the right electrical outlet? Can you charge your phone? Is your check-in on your phone? All that, and then you want some motherfucker throw in your bag, some motherfucker who's got to take a drug test, some motherfucker who get paid like $10-15 an hour here. Imagine what they get paid somewhere the fuck else to throw your bag in there, and then some other bitch to get it out, and bro, that's what makes you think that's gonna work? What makes you think that I'm on a rant, bro? What makes you think that getting a bag checked by the airline is not What makes you think you're never gonna have a problem? Like, what makes you think like that's gonna help? Like, you just got with minimalism is like God. I think it's essential in travel, and you just gotta lessen the amount of stress because this shit is fucking stressful. Dude, you ever landed at midnight at Lima, Peru? That shit is wild. Like midnight at Lima, Peru is wild. So like, and then you gotta wait for them to get your bag out, and that shit might be messed up. Like, I'm already getting hollered at by taxis that are trying to rip me off. Like, I just went on a bag rant. That's the number one thing, though, man. It's just essential. It's just essential to travel like internationally. And I guess to be fair, my I guess the question wasn't all the way. Southwest always ends up cheaper, approximately. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, but by the time you pick your seat, you get Frontier. Blah blah blah. It's more money. So that brings us to the bag. Now we got to eliminate that. And there was the bag rant about how. Oh man, I couldn't imagine traveling with a girl who had a bag checked. That sounds like a terrible experience. I just got to be real about how stressful travel can be. And the ups and downs of it. What do we watch? We're arriving at Lima, Peru, to the favelas. My boy Ariel knows a mask maker, and we went to get a lucha mask made. At no point could he couldn't fly without a bag. Yeah, Val. You just have to pay. I'm being exaggerating about that shit. Like, you got a good airline with a good reputation at a good international airport, international travel, and you get transport set up, and there's a million reliable companies that you don't have to move. Then you can move past everything I just said, Val. Literally, you could get transport directly to a safe place in the area you want to be. One of those motherfuckers with the little thing that says Val Pancakes. They got a little piece of paper that says Val Pancakes. That's all you got to do, really, especially somewhere like Lima, Peru, where Lima, Peru is somewhere that one of my friends and her dad, her old ass dad, one of my best friends, Nat, and her old ass dad got off the plane. They took a Delta flight from Atlanta to Peru. They got off the plane. Some motherfucker was there with the paper that said Natalie. She got on a fucking shuttle, went to her modern 2-story Airbnb with. She got a 2-story apartment for $70 with a full washer, dryer, blah 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 blah. That's where I did my laundry. It just costs a little more money, She Ubers there are super cheap, so you eventually do end up saving money. But yeah, Val could definitely do it whenever you're trying to go international. I'll help you out with it for sure. But yeah, again, like you said, it does make more economical sense if you are flying with a bag to get the more expensive airline. For sure. So the key to traveling internationally, traveling the world, you're gonna be uncomfortable. Like I said, that's part of not having the bag. Like you're gonna. I had this for 30 days. I had this guy for 30 days in South America. I just gotta move my wrestling gear in there. I got so used to it, I just now take my wrestling gear in that. It fits in Frontier and Spirit. And I don't know what brand it is. It's made in the USA. Shout out to fucking America, dude. Shout out America. But you just need a solid, decent book bag that you can fit some clothes in. You roll them up, do the roll up method. If you got 3, 4, 5 outfits, you got about that long. Maybe double up on the clothes. You got about that long to figure out how to wash them. all your toiletries, all that bullshit. Me, I got the goggles, and that just it's a book bag. It's a school, but it's like a school book bag. It's not one of them backpacker deals. You can't get the square backpacker backpack and expect to get it through Frontier and Spirit. They will stop you and make you pay another $100 on the spot. But that's just what you got to do. The more comfortable you want to travel, the more you pay for it. Yeah, exactly. How uncomfortable are you willing to be? Are you willing to ride the bus? Are you willing to take public transport? Are you willing to, stay in hostels? Are you willing to do that? All that shit, because that's how you really save money. This is just budgeting itself. I have to skip that. Oh yeah, we were talking about bag hack. We're talking about the bag. Okay, so they're gonna check this bag, right? But they don't know what you're doing they don't know what you're doing after. Like, you can stuff one of these. You can stuff one of these in there empty. Stuff one of those in there empty, and it'll it's just in there. And then when you got something else you need to take around, something smaller, or like a fanny pack, you can stuff a fanny pack in there. But then when you leave, you got to stuff it all back into your book bag. Yeah. So Spirit versus Frontier. So we must find an answer. UWF AJ. I don't know. I might have recently, but I can't remember. Maybe I did. Maybe the top 5 most top items when you travel. We'll call one of them top 5 must-have items when you travel. All right, Val. Thanks. That's gonna be a new title. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, we're in the favelas of Lima, Peru. Alright. Well, let's start with I'll kind of group them a little bit. One of them is your money and your fucking passport, and a little way to carry it around. Honestly, I think a fanny pack. To be honest, I only really use fanny packs when I travel, because all the rest of them they think they're cool. But yeah, one of these shits, dude, to stuff your wallet. Not your wallet, your cards and your. Actually, this is very important. This is very important for safety. So you would have a lot of money in your, somewhere safe. You're gonna get a hostel or somewhere where you can lock your stuff. You're gonna have some money. You can put all your big important things somewhere safe. But I keep in here I keep my passport and my money, or a little bit of money, enough money that if I get fucked over, I can just give them the money, and if somebody tries to rob me, I can just give them the money. That's how much money you should keep on yourself. Basically anywhere, even New York. And a card, that I'm willing to lose. My passport, I'm stuck on that. So this is all the same one item, but what's in there? I'm stuck on whether or not I carry my passport around, because I don't want to get stuck up and they just want to take my thing. And if they do, I can get it back at the embassy. But I don't want to be caught by the police without my passport. And I do be fucking sticking my nose into shit sometimes. So I'm stuck. Some people don't carry around their passport and they're willing to deal that out with the police. I'm more willing to go to the embassy and get a new passport if my passport gets stolen. I think that'd be good to write about. So number one thing you gotta have is something to carry around you, stealable items, or just money to go to the store, money to get whatever the fuck you need. Got some headphones, and not headphones when you travel international. Don't put your fucking headphones in when you're outside. Jesus Christ, people are fucking crazy. Number one you gotta have is a place to keep your like little belongings, right? All right. Number two is obviously like let's call it toiletries. Obviously, like you can't, you need to make sure you got toiletries, like a little pouch for it in your book bag. Toiletries like toothpaste, deodorant. Basically, those are the two main ones. A little soap, maybe even a little bit of shampoo to wash up with. You never know. Maybe like a little shampoo, like a little towel in there. And these are all little small items you can kind of cram into your book bag. This fanny pack goes under your hoodie when you're flying Frontier, when you're flying budget, because I've heard stories about people getting charged for their fanny pack, but they just, those people were fucking idiots. Place to carry valuables, toiletries. Thing I gotta have when traveling. A thing I'm learning right now is I am using bad shoes. I'm traveling in Vans right now. I am traveling in Vans right now. Sorry, I'm gonna respond to one thing. I traveled in Vans recently and it is not the move. You need comfortable shoes. Number 3 is comfortable shoes. And that's not like an overly expensive like luxury, That's something that you need to. Now I'm not talking about no retarded hiking shoes or boots or nothing like that, but you just need to be comfortable on your feet. Obviously your clothes. I'm trying to think of like some more specific things that you like need. I just named like 10 things, but I did kind of categorize them all. I got my wrestling gear in there. I always gotta have that. Don't want to run into that problem anymore. You need like 3 or 4 sets of clothes. 3 or 4 or 5 sets of clothes you can roll up and stuff in there and get in there. So clothes is obviously the next one. Val, I got a good one. You need this. When you're traveling international, you never know what kind of weird place you're gonna shit, especially Guatemala. I actually never ended up having to use these because people are pretty hip on toilet paper there. But that was a place where I had to flush the toilet with water. So I always have a couple of these little toiletries just in case you got shit or if you spill something that you got to clean it up and you want to, keep them. You can stuff like 1 or 2 of these in your bag until you get another one of those. Little napkins or toilet paper or what the fuck ever. Yeah, that was a place where Guatemala was where there was a bucket shower where you just took a bucket of water, dipped it in a bigger bucket of water, and you poured it on your body, and that's how you showered. And then you took a shit in the toilet, and then to get rid of the shit that you took in the toilet, you dump your bucket in the water, and you dump it in the toilet. So you gotta have something to clean that up with. I will say though, don't get shitty shoes. Like if they're comfy and not shitty, like that, don't get shoes that'll get your socks wet or nothing like that. That's why I kind of pro con with the Vans. Like, yeah, but they're solid fucking shoes. They're just solid shoes. Hostels. We'll finish talking about the bag thing, and then we'll bring it to hostels. And these are things that you need to have when you're going to hostels. I don't think anybody here's ever stayed in a hostel. Of all 3 of the gangsters that are still here, shout out. 48 minutes, that's crazy. Fucking 3 people listen for 48 minutes. I wonder how that compares to a 9-second video with 100,000 views. Probably not a lot. Where are we at right here? Oh, this is Santiago, Chile. You can tell I got awesome camera quality. That was right after wrestling in Santiago, Chile. Shout out AJ. We wrestled in the same locker room. Hell yeah. Oh, wiping your ass. Since we're talking about it. Since we're talking about wiping your ass. If you're willing to travel internationally, you gotta willing stay in some shit hotels with no hostels. Hey man, sometimes a nice hostel that's clean and actually, a lot of times, a nice hostel that's clean and that's friendly and that's nice and that has activities is a lot cooler than a shitty hotel. I had like the cheapest hotel I found in Guatemala, and I kind of wished I would have got a hostel that I kind of wish I'd have got a hostel, but whatever. Um, Jesus, what the fuck was I talking about? When you're staying in hostels, you gotta remember what you're talking about, because I definitely don't, and that's how I lose these motherfuckers. Yeah, a lot of times it's just better to get a hostel because you can. What you really want when you're traveling is a fucking place to lay down, you know? Like, you don't want to just be sitting on benches all day waiting to get where you're going. That's like the main thing. So, the cheapest way to solve that problem is a hostel when you're in Antigua, Guatemala, and you can get a place to stay for $7 a night. And all you really need to do is take a nap or whatever, you know? All you do is take a nap or whatever. That's why a hostel's so great, especially like in between towns or whatever. But what are they like? So what is it like? Can you stay in a room with 12 people? You know? Can you deal with people getting up and going to the bathroom? So in Lima, Peru, Salina Hostel, it's a real famous one. You're like 12 in a room, and fucking there's a bathroom in there that's got about 3 or 4 showers, a couple different toilets, and there's toilets and showers like sprinkled throughout the place in most hostels. So it's not like there's just one, but there's not one private for you. And you know, people might be walking around in towels, people might be walking around in boxers, especially in the middle of the night. You know, you might be walking around in boxers to go to the bathroom, climbing up on bunk beds. But again, it's a clean, welcoming, fun. Everybody there is doing the same shit you're doing, though. You know, not a lot of people travel the world. So to be with those people that are like-minded and traveling the world is a big reason to go to a hostel, and a big reason that traveling the world for cheap is cool. Dude, it's mostly fucking women in hostels. To get excellent question. Val, mostly women. Mostly women stay in hostels because, I mean, not because, I don't know why. Dude, mostly women are traveling, and I heard a guy speak about, let's talk about women traveling. I gotta get my water. I'm dying of thirst. 51 minutes ago. Shout out water. 3 people watching my live stream. Let's go. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, I'm not done about the women, dude. It's like white girls. All right. So there's two things. Women are fucking smarter than men. Women are fucking smarter than men. So Val, your instincts on these buses when you're traveling to shows or when you're driving to shows, when you're at these truck stops, I assume that you, not that you always feel safe, but you have an intuition that is unlike that of a man, because you are first of all, women are just used to keeping their eyes open for the most part, and also women don't think with their penis. So I'm interested to see what Val or any other women think. Maybe if anybody's here that you can share and ask that question, like, how do women feel when they travel? Because, like, you know, most of the people that die in Medellin are men, of all the people that are dying in Medellin right now, you know? And I don't think it's because of lack of trying. I think it's because, you know, I'm not saying that these places are just, like, not trying to fuck over women. I think that women have an intuition, and the women aren't thinking with their dick or about drugs as much as men, probably. I don't I definitely places I avoid that look sketchy. Yeah, and again, I'm not saying that makes that place safe. I'm saying that makes a woman intellectually probably not gonna get herself in much trouble as fucking my dumbass. You know, uh, and a lot of and there's okay. Thank you for answering that. As far as because Val goes a lot in and out of states, traveling to go see wrestling shows and shit like that. Like, so the women I run into are beautiful, fucking like fit, like confident, like it's crazy the people you meet in these settings. They're young, old. Like the hostel I stayed in the last one in Guatemala was only women. In my room, I had a room full of women. I slept in a room with 3 or 4 women the last night in Guatemala. I don't know how to describe it. I just think that someone just like I don't know. There's a shit ton of women. I tend not to think of myself as a target because I'm hefty and it'd be hard to maneuver as dead weight. You know, a lot of that's like okay. That might be a lot of men. That's like how a lot of men get fucked up. Maybe sometimes. Wait, let me read that again. Tend not to think of myself as a target because I'm hefty and it'd be hard to maneuver. Yeah, exactly. And you probably carry yourself as such. You probably will look at somebody in the eye that's coming to walk towards you, and stuff like that. And you're avoiding sketchy places too. So women are like the hostels in Peru, mostly women. A lot of European girls like ride around on bicycles. You know. I'm gonna make a new link. We're down to 2. Fucking Jesus, hell yes! Thanks you guys. Gonna make a new link so that we can maybe bring some more people in here. It's been about an hour. Oh shit, going on Facebook. What's on your mind, Bobby? Still going live. I can't believe I deleted my link. Yeah. Val, you'd fuck these bitches up. You'd fuck these bitches up that are traveling out here. For sure. Like, where is that? I'll tell you. There's white girls there, dude. Lima, Peru. There's all type of white girls there. There's people from all types of places, obviously, because of kids and stuff. Oh yeah, these are again, these are young women, you know, or women who have retired. You know, I mean, I promised a group of old ladies from Honduras that I would go visit Honduras one day. They were the ones staying in the hostel that I was at. So it's everyone. Yeah, I was on a shuttle from one city in Guatemala to the next, and there was actually 2 American girls. You know, I used to say that it was mostly European people because it is like it's more culturally appropriate that people travel after the age of 18 in Europe and all that type of shit for whatever reason, and maybe even also in the privileged parts of Latin America, from what I can tell. There just is a culture of getting out there and seeing shit, or they're not as scared of the world. And believe me, the world's not as scary as you think. But anyways, yeah, there's these 2 girls from California. One of them was volunteering at a hostel in Chiapas, Mexico, which is like completely cartel controlled, and she crossed the border on land through cartel country. She crossed the border through land through cartel country to get to Guatemala to do her backpacking and stuff like that. All these girls are traveling with backpacks too, just like me. And they're tough and they're smart and they're cool, you know, for the most part. Some of them, you know, some backpackers are annoying. Some of them are just out there to be drinking, you know. But it is what it is, you know. There's places you can go that are 100% safe, and you can just be blackout drunk every night and connect with people from all over the world, you know. And I'm not talking about just hostels for sure. Lima, Peru is an example of it. It's got different boroughs that would allow you to experience different things. You know, some of it's super duper sketchy. Some of it is like just bars catering to gringos like myself, like me. Shout out Val for all the fucking comments. Let's talk about. I don't think I'm done with hostels and white girls because it's just something that people don't know. Like, you can do this shit, but you shouldn't do this shit if you don't like travel. If you're not just like if you're not a crazy person like me who enjoys doing crazy shit like this, like, why would you do it? You know, there's certain manual labor that I don't always enjoy, so I don't make it my fucking dream, you know. I don't put thousands of dollars into travel. I mean, I don't put thousands of dollars into something that I'm not interested in, you know, to a business that I hate, that I can't really get into. That's been an hour, dude. That's crazy. Spirit was... Oh, dude. No, dude. Shit, not annoying at all. You're the best, Val. I love talking. I'm glad I got somebody to talk to. Yeah, you know. Dude, you travel the past 4 years. Yeah, you travel a lot. Shout out. Not at all. Yeah, you travel a lot. You travel a lot more than some wrestlers. That's for sure. I've seen you in all kind of places over this country. And shit, man, traveling, especially abroad, traveling like in your own car is, you know, something like that is very risky. Even in America, you know, I'd say more so than like something like a bus or a motorcycle, because you're a moving target, literally. Oh, dude. Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't know nothing about Twitch, bro. I don't know if this is like, I don't know if that's a thing worth expanding into. I'm just now learning how to do this, and I'm doing it real shittily, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, thanks for talking to me about it. So let's vote. Spirit or Frontier? All right, I have to say this shit because I didn't really say it, and that's what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna put a link in the description for Expedia flights, and anybody who's watching this, wherever you fly, if you hit my link, I get a little percentage of that shit. So I think you gotta be honest. Spirit is number one, brother. Spirit is number one. And I'm saying that I'm a person who purchased the Go Wild Pass, where you get the discounted and basically free flights to anywhere the Frontier goes by going by paying a fee, and then you get access to all these discounts and stuff like that. Yeah, Val got the passport. Yeah, Val, go somewhere easy. All right, I'll get back to it. I'll get back to where you should go, Val. But yeah, I just think that Frontier, first of all, those Frontier flights always take off. I will say the Go Wild Pass was worth my money. I paid $300 for 6 months of discounted or almost basically free travel. I didn't go to but 2 or 3 places, but it added up. The Frontier, even if you pay for your flight, I mean, it's just got these mechanical issues that never present themselves with Spirit or even the other places. Not as much, not near as much, in my experience. The customer service is less awesome. Uh, I just think Spirit is definitely better, and Frontier is even honestly cheaper. I flew back from Arizona just now on Frontier with a layover, 2 flights, no issues. So shout them out, they did good. But when I got somewhere I really don't want to have any fucking issues, to be honest, I go to Spirit. And like I'll put some links in the description for Philadelphia flights coming up. I've got a trip to Philadelphia, and I could have got a flight for $24, and you can too. You can get a flight for $24. I could have got a flight for $24, and I paid $60 to fly Spirit, because Spirit, I think their planes are made by another big company, and Spirit's flights are gonna take off. Like they're just pretty efficient with it. I mean, you do have the budget things that we all talked about, but comparing the two, Spirit takes all. Whoever's the new one in the chat, shout out, they're gone now. Spirit is number one, man, for sure. The bag thing's like the same size. I've never once been forced. Spirit looks at my bag and can tell that motherfucker fits. Frontier, I always gotta dip into things. Fucking annoying. Spirit is number one, dude, for sure. Number one, blah blah blah. Never found Spirit. I've traveled Frontier a couple times, but okay, I found a flight for extra cheap. Yeah, Frontier does have some cheap flights, and maybe if you bought the insurance, it'd be worth it. I don't know, or maybe if it would, maybe I ended up having enough of it. Oh, nice. See you in Philly, Val. We'll see you guys in Philly. If you're watching, I got the links for some cheap flights to Philly. But we just decided that Spirit is number one budget travel airline for sure. We talked about how you got to be patient to fly internationally. I think it just blinked at me. Dude, 61 minutes. We talked about how you got to be patient to travel internationally. Oh, number one. I got another topic to talk about, and we'll talk about where Val can go internationally. Val. I don't know, man. I don't know where you want to go. Obviously, the easy ones are somewhere like Canada or Latin America, Tijuana, Mexico, Cancun. Oh, dude, I bet Cancun. Shut the fuck up. Hey, girlie, I love you. I bet you Cancun. Hey, check out Chula. Hey, Chula. Hey, girl. Hey, my baby. Chula. What up, JH? Redacted the message. Can I still read it? Unredact the message. Frontier does have weird flags. That was Chula. Allegiant. I've never flown with the Allegiant. I'm not sure. I don't think. But yeah, somewhere like Cancun, somewhere like Lima, Peru, somewhere like Colombia, even at Guatemala, you can set up, because Guatemala is set up, nobody stays in Guatemala City, because Guatemala City is pretty rough. So it's set up as such to where the airport is set up to where you can basically get shuttles to Antigua, which is the main tourist place, or really anywhere from the Guatemala City airport to those super duper super safe places. Like Guatemala is not one of those down the middle places. It's either safe or fucking unsafe. And if Guatemala City is unsafe, but if once you get in the airport and go to a safe city of Antigua, get a nice room for a good price, I think you would enjoy that shit a lot. You would think that I'm saying like hikey places, talking to like a huskier customer. You would think I'm saying like hikier places, but dude, my knee's fucked. I don't do hiking, and all these places have been amazing to me. I walk, I explore, I get to know. But yeah, somewhere like Lima, Peru is a good one too. Again, you can get a shuttle right there. Like I said, I told you about my mom and my friend with her dad. That'd be good places for you to go internationally for sure. Spirit number one, baby. All right. Be early to the airport. Be early when you're traveling. That's all I'll say. You never know what the fuck can happen, man. Yeah, your Uber's supposed to get you there on time, and your Uber's not supposed to get in a car wreck, and your flight's not supposed to be changed until it's early, and your wife is not supposed to be a bitch right before you go to the airport. But guess what? Life's crazy, and if the worst case scenario to go to the airport is you gotta wait a couple hours, sit there, listen to some podcasts, well, that's fine. Especially if you're really into traveling and love what you're doing. Just be early, bro. It's worth it. It's worth it. All right. My mom and dad fly Regional Air because they live in location. Oh, okay, another budget airline. I don't know if I see Allegiant out of Atlanta all the time. Your Val's everywhere. I can't remember where Val lives. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here, dude. I'm starting to get a little tired, but this is sick. It'll go up like a regular video. So worst case scenario, I hung out with you guys for a little bit, and yada yada. Hit me up for travel links. Not only can I just send you a link and you figure out where you go and I get a part of it, you can hit me up and I'll find you good deals or expensive, nice places. I can find you a customized travel plan for wherever you want to go. So I'll put the link in the description to that. Fucking please share, like, subscribe, blah 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 blah. All that shit really makes a difference, man. I truly appreciate everybody who commented. Thanks, especially Val, number one. AJ, Mucha Lucha coming in here. Shane, what's up, man? Ace, what's up? AC Mac. Y'all are cool, dude. I appreciate this shit. I'm gonna chop it up, so maybe we'll get the comments on that too. But yeah, if you like, subscribe, comment these videos, man, it means everything. And it's gonna get us one step closer. So I appreciate it, and we're about to end this shit. Hey-o.